Oh, well, hello there. Just kidding. I knew you were there. Hey, how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Was it good? Great. Beginning of the new work week is here. And for some, that's awful. For us, we're excited. We get to talk entertainment. And today, we are talking about The Shaggy Dog with Tim Allen. Oh, what a history that movie has. Don't worry, we'll get into it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
Hey, Squeaky. So, Nerdy Wap and I were going to go to the movies the other night. And so we decided what we were going to watch. We got dressed. We went to the movies. And we walked in holding hands, all lovey-dovey like we always do. And the front desk people said, they told Nerdy Wife, they said, you have to leave. You can't bring that in here. And she was like, what? Can't bring what in? And she pointed at me and she said, snacks from outside. Happy Monday, everybody. How is it going? I hope everything's going great. If not, don't worry. There's people you can talk to. The numbers are at the end of this and every video we put here. So, I had a great weekend. We had a nice, enjoyable time. Got absolutely nothing done. I was extremely lazy. That's nothing new. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. In the description down below are all our links to our website, our merch page, some codes for coffee and some shirts and stuff, save you a couple dollars. Just all sorts of goodies. So be sure to check that out. So every Sunday we sit down after dinner and watch a family friendly movie. For the most part. Or try to. Right? And every week a different person in the household picks it. Right? Now, I am no fan of new Disney, but I do rather enjoy older Disney. Not not a bunch of the cartoons and stuff like that. Older than that. Go back a little further. Like 50s, 60s, things like that. Like the Shaggy DA. You may have never heard of that movie, but it's fantastic. And then there was the Shaggy Dog. Maybe you've never heard of that movie. There's been several remakes, but the one we're talking about today is the one with Tim Allen. All right? The Shaggy Dog from 2006. So we're going to talk about it because that's what we watched last night. And that's what we're talking about today. Let's take a look. All right, The Shaggy Dog 2006 PG, 1 hour and 38 minutes. Wow. 2006, that seems like just yesterday, but that was ages ago. Directed by Brian Robbins, written by Cormac Wibberley, Mariana Wibberley, Jeff Rodkey, starring Tim Allen, Kristen Davis, Craig Kilborn. Robert Downey Jr. is in this movie, and he's quite funny. The synopsis here makes no sense. It is not even close to what this movie's about. So let's take a look, all right? Basically what happens is Tim Allen is a husband, a father, a lawyer who works all the time and doesn't really have time for his family, which is weird. I would say that theme spans a lot of older movies, even Disney movies, where the father is a workaholic and throughout the movie he finds the error of his ways to become a good father. Weird, right? Because that's not what they sell now, especially Disney. Now it's all dads are bad, right? This is not the case in this movie. So anyway, he's a lawyer. He works real hard. He's trying to get a promotion. He's trying to be the next DA, right? The district attorney. Because right now he's just the assistant district attorney, but he's always at work. His fatherly and husbandly duties are getting left in the wayside, all right? Just accidentally so, right? So he is representing this huge pharmaceutical company against, this other guy who supposedly burned one of their buildings up, right? Well, it turns out the pharmaceutical company, guess what? There's bad guys, right? When have you ever heard something like that? Pharmaceutical companies being bad? What? Never heard of that. Anyway, the pharmaceutical company steals this dog from Tibet, China, that has mythical powers and lives hundreds of years. Alright? You with me? Well, the dog gets away. I'm not going to go into any details. Gets away. Gets with this family and bites Tim Allen, which causes him to start turning into a dog at inopportune times. You with me? This is fantastic, right? This movie is not bad. This movie is fun. It's not great, but it's fun. Throughout the journey of the movie, the dad and lawyer, Tim Allen, throughout his dog time and human time, he learns to be a better father, husband, those things. And so, in the end, the bad guys get their due, and he becomes a better person. Simple as that. A family movie. Period. No special garbage, just that. Now, this movie is based on two movies from back in early Disney called The Shaggy Dog and The Shaggy Dog, right? Both of which, one's black and white, one's color, but they're great. I saw them when I was a child, and I never forgot them. Now, this is not a nostalgia movie because this is played different. This is more comedy, more closer to now. Those movies were just, in general, great movies from the time of Disney. But that's neither here nor there. In fact, I want to see them again, and I haven't even looked to see how I can watch them. I may have to buy them secondhand, or I'm not paying for Disney Plus, so even if they are on there, I'm not watching it there. So I'll have to do a little research. But the older movies are fantastic. And this is a remake that genuinely tries to do a great job, in my opinion. Sorry, my movie pile here just fell. I got like 4 movies sitting there, and it's no big deal. I'm not going to die in an avalanche. It's cool. Look, overall, as I said, I'm not a fan of Disney. Disney has broken and ruined more things than they've done right in the last 20 years. But this movie, if you get a chance to watch this movie, if you buy this movie, if you watch it, however, maybe you've got it laying around. I found this physical copy of this movie at my mom and dad's house from when I was a child. Or a teenager, whatever, right? So I borrowed it, and we watched it. Now, Nerdy Wife wasn't too impressed. It's not a repeat viewing movie, but it's a fun watch for one viewing, which is rare when the word Disney is involved. So overall, if you're looking for a good family-friendly movie, now, here's the thing. Even though this is a family-friendly movie, it takes a little while in the beginning to get to the dog bits. And the dog bits are what younger children are going to watch. Like they're going to enjoy the goofiness and fun of the dog bits, which Tim Allen does a great job. As well as somebody else that's in the movie too, but I'm not going to spoil anything. Just in case you haven't watched it yet. These actors are fantastic. This movie has a bunch of famous people in it. It's really like... This is like right before Disney fell off a cliff. So I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 squeaky chairs. Because it's fun and I enjoyed it, and you will too. Now your children, depending on what age they are, may not be down for it, but once the dog stuff starts happening, they're going to be right there with you. Alright, because it's hilarious. It cracked Nerdy Samo up. Alright. So anyway, that's it. That's our Monday. I know, we're doing good. We're on a little run of good movies here recently. I hope to keep that up. Wednesday, for Indian Buffet, I'm either going to discuss the sequel to the movie we talked about last week, or I'm going to discuss the new TV show on Amazon. That's an Indian TV show. Funny enough, created by the same person that did the movie we talked about last week, and the sequel got in the chamber for either this week or next. So we'll see how that goes. And I think for Kung Fu Friday, I'm going to do something for Bushido Blues, which I haven't done in a while, and I owe it to him. He gave me the set, the Lone Wolf and Cub set, to review. And I need to get those reviewed. And there's like 6 movies, 6 or 7. So that's going to take several weeks, because I'm going to do one movie at a time. But I need to get them done. All right. He's not grapping. I've seen that bits and pieces before, but never watched the whole thing in order. So, it's an undertaking. Plus, this coming weekend is a pay-per-view, a wrestling pay-per-view, which is the only wrestling I ever watch. I just think it's funny to yell at the TV because the bad guys get to win all the time. It's so stupid. But whatever. It's fine. It's fine. All right. I got to go. I got errands to run, stuff to do, movies to watch. All right. I'm going to drink some more coffee. Not like I haven't had enough already. I hope you guys have a great week. I hope the beginning of the week here goes splendidly. And we'll be back on Hump Day. So don't go anywhere. Just sit right there. We'll be back 2 days. Just kidding. Go do what you need to do. Just don't forget us on Hump Day. All right. For Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, holding Thor's hammer, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you then.